Well, Bob, I think it's like that sweat zone where you walk outside, you just go to your car and you're already drenched.
I miss those afternoon storms and showers. It cools the house down too, and it makes the air conditioner work less during the overnight hours.
Which means less of a bill.
Yeah, you hear a lot of them going off during this time of night now. I tell you, we have had the warm and muggies around. Looks like they'll stick around too, at least for the next couple of days. They have to get that wind shift to really occur to get more east wind during the morning hours. But for the time being, get used to it. The Van Wezel webcam showing that most of the clouds got pushed inland today, and any chance for rainfall really wasn't there as a result of some dry air into the upper levels of the atmosphere. Right now, we're looking at some great pictures sent in. Benderson, this one from Jay Riley, and you can see a beautiful sunset there in Manasota Beach. Roxanne getting a look at that with some cumulus clouds, trying to build some showers offshore as the sun was getting ready to set. And this one from Dennis from Palmetto, just as the sun went below the horizon there. The Titan radar picture not showing much action. Again, things are fairly quiet for this time, and we have had some storms all along the east coast this evening. But notice some moisture starting to pick up over the Bahamas and over South Florida. That is some of that moisture which will try to build back in. It'll take a day and a half or so we'll get a better chance for some rain on Friday. And it looks like a little bit more widespread action beginning on Saturday as a result of a little system moving on down. Currently, though, it's partly cloudy to mostly fair up and down the coast. We have 85 degrees on the temperature and 92 feels like temperature. Dew point 74, winds out of the west-southwest at 6, and the pressure on the rise. The high today a few degrees above average, and 79 was the morning low. We'll be close to that number again tomorrow morning to start things off. 96, the record high set back in 1991. And we've been relatively dry near the coast anyway over the past few days, and looks like it'll stay that way. Now, there will be a few coastal showers tomorrow morning, 1 or 2 dotting the coast. Those will be right around sunrise, and they'll push in later on in the day. 78 right now in Tallahassee. It's 76 in Jacksonville, and 3 degrees warmer in Orlando now. Temperatures in the low 80s even in the Keys, and temperatures all into the 80s here up and down the coast. Low to mid 80s. Sarasota 85, the warmest reading, 82 degrees in Arcadia. Well, as far as the futurecast goes, you can see some showers in the morning, and then tomorrow afternoon there's a chance for mainly inland storms. There could still be a few coastal showers, but unlikely. And then we'll see a little system move down over the weekend. A little trough of low pressure will get hung up just to the north of us, but then it should start to move down on late Friday and into Saturday and be in place and give us a good chance for showers and storms scattered about throughout the day on Saturday. And it looks right now that the system may push through in time for Father's Day. Right now, we'll keep that rain chance at 40% on Sunday, and looks to be a little bit better there as far as Saturday's weather goes. And the tropical satellite, we were talking about this area yesterday, having a 20% chance. It's now been down to a 10% chance by the National Hurricane Center. The reason being is that it's going to be moving over land, and it could stay far enough south that it may not emerge into the southwest Gulf of Mexico. But right now, some pretty big storms developing just to the east of Belize. Temperatures around the U.S., 76 in Boston. It's 69 in Columbus, 73 in Pittsburgh, 70 in Indianapolis now, and 84 degrees Salt Lake City. Temperature 71 into Wichita. Very warm in Phoenix. In fact, they're going to be up to 115 to 120 degrees in the desert in Arizona tomorrow. It looks like 80 degrees in Atlanta right now, and still pretty warm in Mobile. A high tide 11:25, and a low tide will be at 4:26 tomorrow morning. Another high tide at 10:15. The forecast for boaters looks to be pretty good. Once again, a west wind at 10 knots, and seas running generally less than 2 feet with a light chop in the bays and inland waters. Water temperature 87 degrees now, and we're expecting the beaches to warm up to around 88 degrees. UV index will be high at 10. And the forecast is calling for warm and muggy conditions tonight. Mostly fair. Isolated shower I mentioned popping up right around sunrise near the coast. Tomorrow, heat index, there it is, 100, a 20% chance for showers. West winds at 5 to 10. The extended forecast does call for an increasing chance for rain on Friday at 40%. And then we'll see a pretty good bet at scattered storms at any time during the day on Saturday, and then less of a chance to start the work week next week.